Good morning from the bustling streets of Tokyo, Japan. Today's my last full day here in Japan, so I decided to do something fun and do a challenge for my last day here in Japan. Today I'm going to go on a treasure hunt and I'm going to find 50 geocaches in 12 hours, and I have a set of challenges along the way that I have to complete. Oh, and one more catch. I can't use any public transportation, bike, train, bus. I have to do it all by foot, and the timer starts now. So the time is currently 8:30 in the morning, so I have 12 hours to complete this challenge, so I have until 8:30 p.m. tonight to complete the challenge. Alright, so I was just looking on the map and I found my first geocache. It is right here up the stairs somewhere, I think, in this train station here. The hint is it says hello. That's all it gives for the hint, is it's just hello exclamation point. So I'm gonna try and walk up into this station and I'm gonna see if we can find the first geocache. Okay, so I think that it's in this building right here and it's closed because I just went up into the train station and it definitely was not up there. So I have to wait. I'm gonna go move on to the next one and we're gonna come back to that one a little later when it's open again. Moving on to the next one. So the next one, it's about a 5-minute walk and it says, the hint says it's on the yellow. So I guess we're just gonna have to wait and see when we get there and see what on the yellow means, but hopefully it shouldn't be too hard to find. So according to Google Maps, this is the destination right here. We are at the geocache location. Now we just need to figure out what the yellow is. It says on the yellow. My first thought was on the yellow lines, like they parked the car on the yellow lines, but I'm not sure. We're just gonna have to look around and see, I guess. Found it. Geocache number 1. Alright, let's open it up. Let's see, when was the last time somebody found this? Looks like the last person to find this was March 14th, 2024, so almost 2 months ago. That's crazy. But we found it. That's 1 down, 49 to go. Alright, so we're on to geocache number 2 now, and it's about a 5-minute walk to the second one. I feel like we're doing pretty good so far. It wasn't too hard to find. So I will kind of update you as we go here, but we are on our way to geocache number 2. So I made it to the second location. It's somewhere around here on this building. I'm just not sure where it is. It says the hint, it says it's a magnet, so it could be anywhere on this building. But it says I'm right on top of it. So I guess part of this challenge is figuring out how long I'm going to dedicate to visiting or trying to find a single geocache, because I don't want to be spending hours looking for a single geocache and then, you know, waste my entire day. Because I don't want to be spending hours looking for a single geocache. I think it might actually be on this side of the street, because it says that it's next to a cafe, and this is definitely a cafe because they have coffee bean bags right here inside the window. Alright, so now I'm watching the tutorial to see if that's any help at all, because I've not been able to find it at all. Alright, so I stood there for about 15 minutes and I was looking and I was reading all the other descriptions from other people, and there was no way to find it. It's almost an hour into the challenge and we've only gotten 1 geocache, so this will be interesting. We'll see how this goes. So the next one, it says, is a 3-minute walk, so it's not far. It's 0.1 miles, so we're just around the corner, so it shouldn't be too far. And then we're gonna look for number 2. Alright, so I'm at the second geocache location, and it's somewhere in between this shop right here, the pastry shop, and then this plot of land that's down here. It's somewhere on this side of the street, in between those buildings somewhere. So I'm just gonna start looking and hope that I found it. So morale is now at an all-time low. I still haven't even found the second geocache. I think I'm about to give up. I just asked the shop owner and she had no idea what I was talking about, and she was just looking at me like I was crazy. So, because I was using my Google Translate app and I was translating to her, I was like, treasure hunting, and she was just looking at me. She was like, I had no idea what I was talking about. So I think I'm just gonna give up on that one, and I'm gonna try and find another one, since luckily there's so many in this area that are so close together, so it's not really a huge deal. It's not really a big loss for me, so I'm probably just gonna cut my losses and just move on to the next one, try and find the next one, because I'm running out of time fast. What do you do when you're at an all-time low? Drink coffee. That'll make everything better. Alright, so a little math for you while we were walking. So I'm trying to do 50 geocaches in 12 hours. So that means I have to be doing roughly 4 geocaches per hour. It's almost 9:30, so I should have already done 4. And so that means I'm already behind, which is great, but that's okay. We're gonna try one more geocache, and then I think I have a new game plan to try if I can't find this next one. Alright, so I just got into the range of the next geocache. This is the 3rd attempt, and so far I've only actually found 1 so far. So hopefully I'm actually gonna be able to see this one, but we're gonna look first, and we gotta see if we can find it. So I'm at the geocaching spot, and it says, for the clue, it says look into the river. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna look into the river. No way, I was literally just looking over the rail, and I looked down, and guess what I found? So I don't know how the heck to open it, but that's definitely it. This is definitely the geocache. That's number 2. Just found my 2nd geocache, and I'm now onto my 3rd location. I'm heading that way now. It's about 0.2 miles. It's just down this river right here, and then we're gonna go to the 3rd location. I'm really loving all the clues to the geocaches. They're really funny and they're really random. The next one is metal stomach. That's the clue. It says metal stomach. So, and it's somewhere in this square right here, or in this little intersection. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and find it. Alright, so I figured out the clue. So metal, as in something metal, and stomach, as in something that goes in your stomach. And the first thing that I saw was this vending machine. So I was like, oh, it's definitely gotta be on this vending machine somewhere. So I'm gonna look at this vending machine and try and see if I can find it somewhere attached to the outside of this vending machine somewhere. Never mind, so I confirmed that it's not at the vending machine. It's actually somewhere on the other side of the street. So somewhere right over here in front of these resident houses. And I'm using the geocaching app. So we're gonna see if I can find it. Do you know how weird I look right now? Like walking around, just like, I feel so strange. This feels so wrong. But I think I'm somewhere very close to the geocache. I've looked literally all up and down this street right behind me, and like I've looked kind of like in the porch area and like in like the little like entryways and like all of the different like kind of hidden spots. I'm gonna just go ahead and just call this one quits, and I'm gonna move on to the next geocache because I'm running out of time. I have about 10 hours left in the challenge. Oh my gosh, I found it. I looked inside of the metal post, like in this crack here, and it was just sitting there on the inside. So this is geocache number 3 found. We're on to number 4, and we're just walking down there right now. It's gonna take about 4 minutes to walk there. It's not very far at all. And then hopefully we're gonna find this one also, since it's just right around the corner. Made it to the next geocache location, and the hint for this one is bicycles must also stop. And the first thing that I saw when I got here was that sign right there that says stop. So I'm thinking that that has a big clue with where the geocache is. Alright, so I've been here for about 20 minutes. Been walking around on this same corner for like the last 20 minutes trying to find this one, and I've had no luck. So I just decided I'm just gonna go on to the next one, and we're gonna try and find the next one. So it looks like if I just keep going down this street, just on the other side of these train tracks, that's where my next geocache is. So I'm gonna walk over on the other side of the tracks real quick after this train goes by, and we're gonna find the next one. So I'm across the train tracks now, and it says, for the hint, when the train alarm goes off, don't cross. So I think one of these signs right here is going to translate into that, and then I think it's probably going to be on the back side of one of these signs, or it's going to be on one of these posts or something right here. So I'm going to look around a little bit and I'll see what I find. I found it. Geocache number 4, baby, let's go. When I went over here, this is the train crossing right here. And all I had to do was, when I looked over here on this side, it was just down there on the other side of the sign, kind of hidden. Alright guys, so I just found my 4th geocache, and now I'm on my way to my 5th geocache. And it's just right down the street here, so it's not too far, so I'm gonna head over there now and we're gonna find our 5th. Let's go. Alright, so I made it to my next geocache spot, and the clue is which box. So I'm thinking, obviously there's a row of vending machines right here, so I'm guessing it's gonna be one of these vending machines. So we're gonna take a look and find out. Alright, so I had absolutely no luck with finding that geocache, so I gave up, and I don't think it was in the vending machines at all actually. I think it was somewhere else in that area, but I was not able to find it. So we're gonna go ahead and try and walk to the university now, because there's another geocache over there, and then also I was thinking that would be a great place to go ahead and try one of my challenges. So we're gonna go to the university, and I will update you when I get there. Alright, so far I've only found 4 geocaches, and I wasn't able to find the 5th one because I had no idea where it was, and I was looking around for like 25 minutes and I just couldn't find it. So now my new plan is I'm gonna go back towards like where my hotel is, because that's like a really busy area and there's like a big market there. So hopefully I'm gonna be able to complete some of my challenges over there. So within my bigger challenge, I also set myself a bunch of smaller challenges as well, and I only have to complete them if I want to, but every single one that I do complete crosses off either 1 to 10 geocaches for me, and so that means I have 1 to 10 less geocaches to do. And so every challenge is completely different, and this is the list of the challenges. So the first challenge is to ask somebody for directions to a famous landmark without Google Translate or maps, and that one's worth 7 geocaches. Sing a song to a stranger, that's worth 3 geocaches. Invite a stranger to a meal / coffee or ask a big group to join them, that is 5 geocaches. Offer to take a photo of a group of tourists and strike up a conversation, that one is worth 9 geocaches. Challenge someone to a friendly race up the stairs or a hill, that one's worth 2 geocaches. Compliment a stranger's outfit, that one's worth 8 geocaches. Play a game of rock, paper, scissors with a stranger, that one's worth 6 geocaches. Share a joke with a stranger and make them laugh, that one's worth 4 geocaches. Join a pickup game of soccer or basketball, that one is worth 10 geocaches. Do a street performance and gather a crowd, and last but not least is take 3 photos with strangers, and that one is worth 7 geocaches. And again, with the smaller challenges within the main challenge, I do not have to complete them. They're just completely optional if I am in a time crunch and I'm running out of time to complete the geocaches like I am right now. So that's why I'm going to go ahead and attempt a couple of these smaller challenges to kind of gain back my momentum and hopefully kind of get ahead. Alright, so I'm walking back towards my hotel and kind of the giant shopping area that's right by my hotel. I think that's a great place to do a couple of the challenges, so I'm gonna head back there. And in the meantime, on the way back, I'm gonna try and complete one of my challenges. One of my challenges is to take 3 photos with strangers. So I'm gonna go ahead and try and get that done before I get back to like the main square area. And that one is worth 7 geocaches, so that one's definitely a good one to get done as soon as possible. I'm literally sweating. I've been walking back and forth, and I've had multiple opportunities that I could have asked someone, but I'm too scared. So I'm just like standing here, just waiting to see if there's anybody that I would ask, and then I'm gonna go for it when I have the chance. Excuse me. Hi, do you guys speak English? No? Okay, thank you. Alright, I had my first contact, and it went really bad. It was a group of Indian girls, and I saw them and I asked them if they spoke English, and they just looked at me and said no, and then they walked away. So that's like the worst of the outcomes. Sometimes I think it's just like, it's really hard to like just push through that mental block of like fear of, you know, wanting to just go up to random strangers and talk with them, and that's what I'm trying to do today is, you know, try and break that barrier down of, you know, being nervous and, you know, being shy and just walking up to random strangers. Hey, do you speak English? Ah, yeah. Okay, cool. I'm a photographer. Okay, you're not interested? Not interested. Okay, cool. Thank you guys. So second attempt didn't go well. I asked those guys if they spoke English, and I think they were British. When I started telling them I'm a photographer, he just cut me off and said no, I'm not interested, and walked away. So, but it's all right. It's okay. We're still out here. We're still alive. You know, it might have been awkward and it might have been embarrassing, but it's over now, and they probably already forgot about it. Ah. I don't speak very much Japanese, but thank you so much. I did it. I just got my first one. There was just two older ladies that were so sweet, and then they asked me to take their photo afterwards. And I was very nervous going into it, but I got a yes. So that's one down. Now I have two more to complete the challenge. Alright, so I just asked these, there was these two schoolgirls that just walked by, and I asked them, and they didn't speak any English, but I asked them if we could take a selfie, and they said no. So that's okay. We're just gonna keep trying, and we'll get two more eventually. Alright, so I just got my second photo in. It was a group of guys from Michigan, and they were super cool, and they totally like understood kind of like what I was trying to go for, you know, and like working with like the social anxiety and stuff like that. And yeah, so I got the photo with them, and they were super cool, and now I'm gonna try and get one more photo to complete the challenge. Well, that did not go as planned. I asked this lady to take a selfie together, and I think she thought that I just wanted a picture of me. And so I was just standing there, and she's just taking photos of me in the train station. It was so funny. So I completed the challenge. I got 3 pictures with 3 random strangers, so that was worth 7 points. So now I'm up to 12 geocaches total, which I'm still behind by quite a lot, but I'm going to go ahead and keep trying with the challenges since that seems to be getting me more points right now at the moment. So I'm gonna try the next challenge. Alright, so I'm just outside of the train station, and I'm just waiting to do the next challenge, just waiting for the perfect opportunity. The next challenge is to go up to somebody and compliment their outfit. It's really easy, and it's worth 9 points. So that's an easy win for me, so I'm just gonna wait for the right moment, and I'm gonna go up to somebody and compliment their outfit. I really like your outfit. Exclamation point. Alright, so I just found somebody, and I'm walking up right now, and I'm gonna compliment his outfit.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. Where are you from country?
I'm from Colorado.
Colorado?
From the US.
Colorado shoots.
Yeah. YouTube. Yeah, YouTube. Strawberry hat. Yeah.
Would be head.
Yeah. Thank you. Have a great day. Thank you so much. Challenge complete. I complimented the man in the strawberry outfit that I really liked his outfit, and we ended up also getting another selfie together, so bonus points for getting an extra selfie too. So far we've done 2 challenges that were worth 15 geocaches, and then we've gone to 4 geocache locations as well. So now we're up to 19 points total, and we're trying to go for 50 geocaches total, so we still have a ways to go. I'm at this park behind me, and there's another geocache located here somewhere, so we're gonna find it. Let's go. So the hint for this geocache is, it says it's below the knee, so it's somewhere pretty low to the ground. So it's somewhere either in the bushes, like down here, or it's somewhere like in the grass area, or over here in like the more main part of the park behind me. So I'm gonna find it. Unfortunately, I've had really bad luck with the last couple geocaches, and I did not find that last one either at the park. So I'm on to the next one. I'm trying to find the next one. It's only 4 minutes. It's only 0.2 miles. So we're gonna start hustling because we're trying to get as many as I can before 8 o'clock tonight. So I still had no luck finding that one either. So I'm gonna go to the next one. It's across the bridge on the other side, and we're gonna try and find that one instead. I am starting to get really tired, but it's okay. We're gonna push through, and I think also it's just not helping because we've had really bad luck. So, but I'm gonna keep looking, and we're gonna try and find geocache. By accident, the last video, I had my audio off, so you guys didn't hear what I was saying, but I found my 5th geocache, and that puts me up to 20. So now I only have 30 geocaches left to find today, and I only have 5 hours left. It is now 3 o'clock, and I have until 8 p.m. So I'm getting really close on time. I'm heading to my next geocache right now, which is in a park, so hopefully it's not too far, and we're gonna find our next geocache. So I see the next geocache location. It's just right ahead up here on the right, and it's a little park, and hopefully this time the park will be an easy one, because last time I had a really difficult one at the park, and I don't know where it was. I don't think it was hidden in the bushes, and it definitely wasn't like underneath any of the benches or anything. So hopefully this park will be easier to find. So, but we'll see. The hint says it's on a pillar, and I don't really see any pillars. So I just walked out of the park, and I had absolutely no luck with the geocache in this park because it hadn't been seen in multiple months. It hadn't been seen since almost the new year. So I am going to continue to go on to the next one. It's about I think 6-minute walk from here, so it's not too far, and then hopefully we will find this one instead. Found it. Geocache number 6, baby. Let's go. It was all the way up on top of that great box up there. Just sitting up there. It was magnetic to the thing, so I had to climb up the pole to grab it. So I just made it to geocache location number 6, and I made very easy work of that one. Found it almost right away, and we are all done with number 6, and now we're on our way to location number 7. Let's get it. Morale is feeling very high now. I found 2 in a row, so feeling good finally. It's been kind of a struggle for like the last 4, and now I feel like I'm finally starting to get the hang of it. So hopefully from now on I can find the next couple geocaches much easier. Alright guys, so I just made it to location number 7, and once again I made fast work, and I found the geocache already. It's literally just up in the corner of the door, so it's literally right here, and it was just tucked away in that tiny little corner right there. But I found it. Now I'm gonna move on to geocache number 8. Let's do it! I had no idea, so that bridge that I walked over on the way here to the last geocache, which is right back there, I walked right past another geocache. So now I'm gonna backtrack to the one that I was just at before, and it should only take me like 3 or 4 minutes to get there. So that is the bridge that we need to walk up there, and then we're gonna get to our 8th geocache. Actually, I lied. I think that would be our 9th geocache. Alright guys, so I made it to geocache location number 9, and I found it. Didn't take very long again. I'm on the bridge, and it was just up, kind of like, it was kind of just up here, just kind of up there, hidden. Now we're moving on to number 10. I'm at the new geocaching spot, and I was looking around for about 15-20 minutes, and I wasn't finding anything, and I was about to give up, and then I saw this little red thing underneath this vent here, like behind me, and I was like, oh no, it's just a piece of trash, it's just like a cat from a bottle or something like that. And then I picked it up. It's the geocache. I found it. This one was literally, it was just right there in that tiny little hole, just kind of sitting there. Alright, so that was geocache number 25, and that means I'm halfway there, which is not good news because it is currently 5:06 p.m. and I have to find 25 more geocaches. So we're gonna keep on going. We're gonna try and get through as many as we can to complete this challenge, but I don't know, it's not looking very promising, but we'll see. We gotta keep a positive attitude. Alright guys, so it is now 5:45 and it is starting to get dark. So unfortunately, I am going to call it quits for today. I did not get to all 50 of the geocaches like I wanted to, but that's okay. I still got out, and I think I got to a total of 30 total, which is not quite the goal that I wanted to, but that's okay. It was still fun, and I still got out, and I got to experience Tokyo, Japan for my very last day here. And tomorrow I have a really big travel day, and there's a very exciting vlog tomorrow, so make sure to like and subscribe if you like this video, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for another vlog. See you guys tomorrow.